Okay, today I've got a Goal S, a little 5-pin Japanese lock. Um, Really awesome, super well made. They're super fun to pick. This is sort of my comfort lock on the couch, so I'm gonna pick it that way. I'm gonna pick it in hand here today. Um, Not much to the process here, just kind of light tension, pocket binders. Lots of great feedback out of this lock. It's very audible clicks. There we go. Cool. Yeah, not much to talk through on that one. I just kind of reach around and feel for binders and poke at them. I think I might have overset in there and just used off tension to drop. Um, yeah, that's why I kind of treat it as a comfort lock. I don't need a whole lot of attention to open it. Really think it probably could be green, but in any case, these are just fantastic locks. The feedback, the clicks, and everything that you get out of them are super fun. It's got thin lip spools, kind of like a gin bottle shape, and some overmilling, which I will show as I got this. This is it's like a Japanese oval with a key and knob type format. So this is going to be super easy to gut. Um, Even easier because I have one of my 3D printed unloaders that I made for this lock. So um, I will just take the springs out and then I get to dump all the key pins and drivers at the same time. Okay. Show these springs. Try not to send them flying. There's 5 springs there. Okay. I'm gonna dump the springs. There's the pins. Do a close up here in a little bit. The core out so I can show the overmilling. Oops. This little pin or ball came out. I'll show where it comes from. I think it's anti-drill. It definitely doesn't affect picking. So in the it sits back there, the pin 5. When I was spinning this around, getting the C clip off, it fell out of this pin 5 hole. You see there's the regular pin stacks, and then that's where that bearing sits. Like I said, I think it's anti-drill because the P has, I believe it's the P, has bearings that are sprung, and there's like a groove in the housing that kind of makes a really nice reset, and it definitely affects picking. This one has no groove and no spring, so it's just sitting there. It's just completely passive. Um, the only thing that's weird is it's in the back. Most of the time you see anti-drill stuff, it's steel components towards the front to screw up the drills. I don't know. In any case, it's there. And then let me try to get a close up here of this overmilling. There you go. You can see that there's a little bit of a taper. It's pretty subtle, um, but it does catch those thin-lipped spools really well. So that's where that counter rotation, those really nice clicks, all of that comes from this core. Let me show the other side so you can. There you go. Okay. Okay, let me do a close-up of all of this. Cool. I'll just show these drivers. So all the key pins are just standard. The bigger drivers are these thin-lipped spools, just like the P. Sort of like a gin bottle shape, but they pick more like a spool. So these get hung up on that overmilling, and you get some really nice clicks. Um, that's these four. This one here, the smaller driver, more of like I don't know what you would call that. Not really tapered, but it's like these thin lip spools without the lip on it. So it still kind of gets hung up on the milling, and then all of these are cupped, so they fit the spring inside of them. Really impressive how much they're able to fit. I mean, this Bible is that big. It's the size of a lot of locks key pins. So the fact that they can fit so much geometry in that space is really impressive. Let me get this back in here. I think that's all I want to show on this one. Thanks for watching.